Okay, everybody may remember that last week I purchased a tent and put some photographs online of that tent, and it's a tent that connects to an SUV or a van or your vehicle as long as it has a hatchback. Well, the things wrong with that tent were I didn't like the floor that was in it. It didn't have like what they call a bathtub floor, so you needed to use a ground cloth with it. The windows in it, the only way to shut them were to keep the rain fly on. So the only way to get privacy is keep a rain fly, and if you wanted ventilation during the day, you have to take the rain fly off. It was 7 feet tall, so the rain fly was kind of an issue. I'm only 5 feet 1 inch, and it was kind of hard to get off and on. And I want the dogs to have ventilation during the day, so that wasn't a real good option. I guess those were my biggest concerns with it. Oh, the other thing was that I always use the driver's side doors for dogs and crates and etc. And that had the door on the opposite side. So this was of the two tents that I researched for a month. The Rightline was the tent, the second choice. It was the same price at most sites at AutoAnything.com, who I have to say had exceptional service. I'm going to write something up and put on their Facebook page, and I'll put it on mine. If you need a tent and need exceptional customer service, Auto Anything did a fantastic job to make me happy. Okay, about the Rightline. It was a little bit of an effort to put up. Rightline, if you ever watch this, you need to know that the long poles, the long shock corded fiberglass poles for the front and rear of the tent were a major chore getting through the sleeve. One of the poles actually got a little bit of shaving of the fiberglass off of it. I heard the fiberglass cracking. And I'm probably going to call Rightline and say, I think you need to send an additional pole out because I'm afraid they may crack. And I'm taking it to Canfield this weekend to the show, so we'll see what happens. That's been my biggest negative so far about this tent, is that shock corded length of pole, the difficulty getting it through the channel because it's a very, very, very long fabric channel and the shock corded poles come apart. There's a bent ferrule up at the top ridge line of the tent, and you have to get that lined up. That in saying, getting the poles into the stakes at the bottom so you can keep the tension on it also, for a single person by myself, it was a little bit of a chore. And I've put a lot of tents up. In fact, usually I don't even need directions. Last week's tent, I didn't even look at the instructions. I just opened it up and popped it up and got it going. But I am an experienced camper. I've probably got 40 years camping in me. Well, maybe 50 with the Girl Scouts because, I was a kid Girl Scout. So, anyhow, this is the Rightline. I have it attached to the vehicle, not completely. I just put it up. I am liking it so far. Let me take you inside, step over the exercise pens. There's Ada. See, that's our new tent. Huh, I know. The thing I liked the most about this was the windows. I have windows that are going to zip open and shut so I can get ventilation. According to the information in it, all the hang things for the zippers are all glow in the dark, so you're supposed to be able to see them in the dark. Couldn't think of the word there. So there I can get ventilation during the day. Has actually 4 windows that will do that. If the tent is attached to, and it's not attached to the car, it will have a window, or actually a solid. I'm sorry, it's not a window, it's a solid. Boy, what a mess. I've been kind of messing around with the back of the van. Got to get it straightened up, leaving Thursday morning for Canfield. Anyhow, don't have the rain fly on. It does have a hook at the top for a lantern or something like that. I probably will use it to hang clothes because I'll have my crates in here. I have a twin size, an extra long, not extra long, extra wide twin air mattress I've ordered. It does not have power port. So what I'm assuming is that the power cords will come through the vehicle. I haven't attached it completely. That's what you're seeing in that corner. Let me attach that and you'll be able to see that it actually does seal it up pretty good. I just haven't done it yet. But so far I'm happy with it. It was $259 at Auto Anything. I've seen it at Target. I have seen it quite a few places. So anyhow, it seems like it's going to be a good idea. I hope it works well. I'll have to report on it after I get from Canfield. I already did a test drive with all the exercise pens to make sure. As you can see, I have a 18-incher that'll fit right back there, so we don't get anybody escaping. We'll have that set up for Canfield and for field trials, etc. Anyhow, there's the front of the car, so to give you an idea how it's going to be set up. The only thing is, since I'm a shorty, I am going to have to take my step stool with me so I can connect it to the roof rack for stability, etc. So that's the Rightline SUV tent. Kind of cool color. You know, I like reds and oranges and pinks and stuff like that. There's the rain fly. I haven't set that up. Oh, one more feature I really like is that sewn into the gear bag are the directions. So if you have trouble putting it together, they're right there. Cheapsteaks. I've already went to Walmart and got real stakes. I don't know why tent manufacturers put these in there. I hate to say it's kind of a waste of time because they bend and they're just plain aluminum crap. Like I said, I haven't put the rain fly on yet. That I'll have to probably have help with since the tent is 7 feet 2 inches high. The other thing is it's 1 foot smaller than the other one. The other tent was a 9x9. This is an 8x8. But as it's just me and the dogs, I don't think it'll be a problem. Okay, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.